The sun hung low over the sprawling village of Ukuru, casting golden rays over the dusty paths that wove between mud huts with thatched roofs. Ukuru was a place of ancient traditions, where stories of ancestors whispered through the winds, and the river's song carried secrets long forgotten. In this village lived Amina, a young woman whose beauty was matched only by her sharp mind and kind heart. Amina was no stranger to hardship. Her family, though respected, had fallen on hard times after a series of poor harvests and a devastating illness that had claimed her father's life. Her mother, resilient and proud, worked tirelessly to provide for her children. Still, the weight of debt loomed over them like a storm cloud. One fateful morning, as Amina fetched water from the riverbank, her mother appeared, her face lined with worry. "Amina," she began, her voice trembling, "Chief Bekari has asked for your hand in marriage." Amina froze. Chief Bekari. The man was a legend in Ukuru. Known for his wealth and influence, he was both revered and feared. He already had 4 wives, each renowned for their beauty and skills. To be his 5th wife was an honor, but also a mystery. What role would she play in such a household? "Why me?" Amina asked, her voice barely a whisper. "He says you are unique," her mother replied, avoiding her daughter's eyes. "He promises to pay off our debts and send your siblings to school. This could save us, Amina." That night, Amina lay awake under the stars, her heart heavy. Her dreams of studying medicine and one day healing her people felt like they were slipping away. She confided in her best friend, Zai, the next morning. "Amina, you've always been the strongest among us," Zai said, her voice tinged with frustration. "But this isn't strength. This is sacrifice." "I know, Zai," Amina replied, gazing at the river's shimmering surface. "But what choice do I have? My family's survival depends on this." As the days passed, preparations for the engagement ceremony consumed the village. Women wove colorful baskets and prepared traditional dishes, while men gathered wood for the celebratory fires. On the day of the ceremony, Amina was adorned in vibrant fabrics, her wrists and ankles jingling with golden bangles. Her hair was styled in intricate braids, and her face was painted with delicate patterns symbolizing her family's heritage. The engagement took place under the ancient baobab tree, a site of countless ceremonies and village councils. The tree stood as a witness to history, its gnarled branches reaching toward the sky like arms of the ancestors. Chief Bekari arrived in grand fashion, his entourage of drummers and dancers announcing his presence. He was a man of stature, his deep-set eyes commanding respect and his voice resonating with authority. Draped in a flowing indigo robe adorned with intricate embroidery, he exuded power and mystique. As Amina knelt before him, presenting a ceremonial gift, a small, intricately carved clay pot, her heart pounded. The crowd murmured in awe of her grace, but Amina felt the weight of the 4 pairs of eyes watching her from the shadows. Bekari's wives stood at a distance, their expressions unreadable. Each had carved her place in the chief's life, and now they would have to make room for her. After the ceremony, Amina returned to her family's compound, where her siblings greeted her with excitement. They didn't understand the sacrifices she was making, but their laughter reminded her why she had agreed to the arrangement. That night, as Amina sat alone, staring at the glowing embers of the fire, she couldn't shake the feeling that her life was about to change in ways she couldn't yet comprehend. She had entered a world of power, secrets, and intrigue, where alliances could shift like the desert sands. What role would she play as the 5th wife? Would she find allies among the others, or would she be seen as a threat? And what secrets did Chief Bekari himself hide behind his composed exterior? The answers would come, but not without challenges, as Amina's journey was only beginning.